AMC Stock Short Squeeze update. Okay, guys, today was an epic day for AMC Stock. We had a major green candle day today, guys. And I thought this day was coming, guys. I really thought that it looks like the short squeeze is really taking part. So we're going to talk a lot more about AMC's current stock price and where I think it's going to go in the future, and tell you guys a little bit about what I'm personally doing with AMC stock, and we're going to kind of give you guys a playbook for the rest of the week. Before I get into the video, guys, remind you guys to grab your 2 free stocks over at Webull. Webull is my favorite Robinhood alternative. I do not use Robinhood app anymore. You can grab those free stocks by going to investortrip.com/Webull or just clicking the link in the description below. If you guys are interested in grabbing your free Bitcoin as well, be sure to head over to investortrip.com/Coinbase. You can find all these links in the description below, guys. So let's get right into the video. So we had a massive, huge day for AMC stock, guys. We opened the session at around 17 bucks and it's just gone nuclear. So right now is actually in after hours as I'm recording this video, so it's continuing to moon, guys. And like I said, I just posted a video literally a day or two ago talking about how we were going to short squeeze to $20, and now we have a lot of people jumping into AMC stock late. I was just looking on Wall Street's bets on Reddit. We have a lot of people FOMOing into AMC stock, and right now we're basically at around 20 bucks, guys. So now the previous resistance levels for AMC stock, if we kind of go back to here during the first short squeeze, was again around $20, and this is kind of where the RSI is kicking in. Now for me personally, I'm not selling any of it, okay? Now I got a lot of slack in my previous videos, but I told you guys I sold half of my stake, so I don't have half a share. I sold half my stake. And the reason why I sold half my stake, guys, was I used some of that money. So once I bought in at around $6.80. So that was my initial buying price. Once AMC doubled to around 14 bucks, I had to sell half of my stake. I'm not happy about it, guys. Now looking at the price, I wish I had held on later, but I used some of that cash basically to just buy Bitcoin and stuff like that and hedge my bets. But I still hold half of my shares of AMC, and I'm never selling. So that means I'm not selling at 20. I'm willing to hold these shares for years, guys. And the fact about that is that fundamentally, AMC stock is grossly undervalued. So if you guys want to look at a complete fundamental analysis, be sure to check out some of my previous AMC videos. But I think AMC is worth at least $120 a share. So that is just basically from a fundamental standpoint based on where revenue will come back in. Once that pent up demand is kind of released in the summertime, over half of the United States population is vaccinated, and we're gonna, AMC is also a global company. They have theaters all over the world, so there's going to be a massive demand that's going to come back, and I think a lot of people are starting to realize that, and that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of people are jumping into the stock right now. Now let's take a look at some of the updates in terms of the short squeeze. So this article was posted. Earlier today. It says GameStop AMC short sellers lost $754 million after Tuesday's rally. So guys, this was just yesterday. The shorts got absolutely crushed. So today I expect it to be much higher. So if we take a look at the short interest on Fintel, guys, you can go to fintel.io for this. It's at around 27%. So the majority of the gains today was, again, another squeeze. The squeeze is starting to really pick up now. A lot of shorts are having to liquidate their positions, and then you have a lot of people FOMOing into AMC stocks. If you guys have been following in my videos, you know that I bought in at around $6.80, and right now a lot of people are FOMOing into AMC stock. I would say, look, be careful, because right now we're looking at from a technical standpoint. AMC stock is getting kind of expensive, guys. It's getting super popular, so you really want to be careful about buying stocks near resistance. So obviously I think GameStop is going to $120, but right now we could see a pullback. We could see some traders taking profits. Last time AMC stock ran really hot, we had a bit of a correction. So I would say if you're going to buy in at around $20, I would say be careful. Don't expect us to go straight from 20 to 25. There's going to be a lot of people that have their limits orders, right? So why do we see a lot of resistance levels? So I'm going to explain this to you guys. So when we see resistance here, this is done by basically human behavior, okay? So what's going on here is a lot of people have a lot of sell orders at $20. So what that means is that they have AMC stock or whatever stock, this works with any different stock, they have a sell order of, right, for a limit order for 20 bucks. So once AMC stock gets right near, you know, $19.95, $19.96, those sell orders start just executing like crazy, and that just pushed downward pressure on the stock. So the only way that AMC stock is going to go past $20 and just moon, which is where it's going to go eventually. Like, there's nothing that's going to be stopping this stock, you know, in the long run. But in the short term, there needs to be more buyers than sellers at $20 for this price to moon. So what are we looking for here? Well, right now, we've had great gains. We're right back to where we started in the first squeeze, but you can take a look at the volume here. The volume is so much lower than it was in the past. I mean, in the past, you know, during the lockdowns, we had 1.25 billion shares traded. And then in today, the previous session just ended, only 372 million. So the key things we're going to be taking a look at is we're going to be watching this volume here. We've had 3 massive green days. I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe had a pullback, a red day. The markets did really, really good today. So, you know how much further? As you can see here, we had a couple of green days in the past, and then we had a red candle. So, you know, who knows, guys? But like I said, one of the important things about AMC, I think, is that if you guys are FOMOing into it, if you guys are all in on AMC, you're really going to have to pay attention to the volume here, because if the volume slows down for AMC like it did here, we're basically going to be trading flat. So, you know, volume is so important with this stock. A lot of people are jumping into it, and that's great. And I do think we have the potential to go past $20 this week. But with such a strong day overall, I mean, I was up big on a lot of stocks, guys. One of my best days so far this year. You know, even EV stocks are roaring back, even Tesla. So I really don't know what's going to happen in tomorrow's session, but I will tell you guys what I'm personally doing. What I like to do is I like to hold enough shares so that I can basically not respond emotionally to what's going on. And like I said earlier, you know, the remaining AMC shares I'm holding, you know, it's enough money where I'm comfortable to hold these shares for the next 1 or 2 years. And I think that's the best strategy when you're dealing with this. You don't want to get too emotional. You don't want to get too greedy. You don't necessarily want to just go all in here, because now the stock is getting so popular. This looks like it's a prime time for a correction. And I've seen this so much, guys, and this is why I use the RSI when I'm talking about AMC. I don't see a lot of other content creators talking about this, but basically, you know, what we want to do is we want to buy in where the RSI is low. When the RSI gets hot, that's not when we want to buy in again, guys. So I really wouldn't recommend buying at these levels. I would say wait for a small correction, wait for some of that profit taking. Perhaps we come back down to maybe $19 or $18 or so. Wait for some of those, you know, those guys that want to take some profits, then buy back in. So that's what I did, and you know, I bought in when the RSI was boring, and it worked out great for me. So like I said, now I see a lot of people on Reddit and things like that going in right now. I would say just be careful, because we could see a small correction overall. Remember now, a lot of these meme stocks are trading in line with the overall broader market. So if there's a red market in a red day in the markets on Thursday, then you know you could be suffering some short-term losses. But long-term fundamentals look great. The shorts are getting squeezed out. We know that there was a huge the short sellers lost probably billions today. So like I said, as long as the short interest is going to stay above 20 to 25%, we're going to see more bullish days. If the shorts are smart, they're going to be getting out of this market, because this market is roaring back and getting red hot. So I would say, you know, be prepared for a bit of a correction. It looks like a lot of resistance at $20 to where a lot of those sell orders are getting. put in. But nothing has gotten me off my long-term bullish trend on AMC stock, guys. If you guys don't need the money, if you're good, I would say hold. We should see $120, between $60 to $120 by the end of this year going into 2022. So I would say if you don't need the money, just be patient. Hold on to it. Hey, if you're getting emotional right now and you're worried about selling too soon or something like that, you can always just stop checking the price, guys. That can be something that can be really, really beneficial. And that's exactly what I did when I bought GameStop stock last year. I bought it really, really expensive. I think I bought it like 300 and it went all the way down to 40. I just stopped checking the price, guys. And then once it returned back to 350, I ended up getting out of the trade. So that's another tip if you guys are too emotional. Have a long-term mindset. You don't have to check the price all the time. That can make things a lot easier when you're dealing with AMC stock, guys. So like I said, guys, the RSI is running really hot, and to close this thing up, I don't know if we're probably going to see a bit of a sell-off, and if we see a bit of a dip buy, that's probably a great opportunity to re-enter. But so far, things look great for AMC, guys. So I'll be posting you guys another update video. Like I said, things are looking great. Once we bust past this resistance here, we're going to see a lot of epic gains for AMC stock, guys. But that could come probably in June, guys, so I wouldn't be too greedy right now. I would say let's just see what happens. So that's it for next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed my videos on AMC and other high growth stocks, be sure to smash the like button and hit the red subscribe button to see more videos from me in the future, guys. So that's until next time. Take care.